Okay, so like I said, I just saved. So now we can fight Palkia and not have to worry about failing to catch him and then never being able to catch him again. And then we can still save the Master Ball. So we're gonna, yeah, we may as well open with Risu. Gaga. That way we can get our paralysis off. That'll be nice. So for most of the fight, I don't remember what I did, but I didn't think about the fact that, let's see here, that Azumarill is a fairy type now, so his Dragon Rend, or Time Rend, or whatever, his move wouldn't be very effective against him. By not very effective, I mean have no effect at all. But the annoying thing about Palkia is that he, or it rather, charming. It can use, what's it called again? It's a healing move. We'll see it eventually. Yeah, there it is. Aqua Ring. So he'll be healed over time. So we can never get his HP down really low, and then it'll stay there. It'll be like this for the whole fight. So a part of me makes me think that that's why we probably should just use the Master Ball. It just feels less cool to do that, you know? There's no accomplishment in it. I mean, maybe if you needed to earn the Master Ball, but you're just given to it, or you're given it throughout the course of the game anyway. I mean, I guess you could say from a story perspective you earn it, because you earn Cyrus's respect. Let's see, that's been 18... that was used 3 times, right? Let's see, 16, 18, 20? Yeah, okay. So, let's see, what other status move can we use? Lower... well, we don't... yeah, we don't want to lower his defense, because... yeah, that... now I remember. Okay, so Licky Licky used Screech, I think. Yeah, to harshly lower his defense. So that lowers his stats, but on the other hand, that also makes it so that even a little hit does a lot of damage. So I used Infernape's... was it Infernape? I used somebody's move that was really powerful. I think it might have been Infernape. I used his power-up, and I should have used Mach Punch, or... well, I'm going to upload the recording of that anyway, so I guess we'll be able to see. Well, if we're just going to go for damage and we're not going to lower his defense, then let's just go ahead and send in a Azumarill. So his most powerful attack is rendered useless. And we lowered his attack stat, so that doesn't do anything either. Well, it's the beginning of the fight. We could do this. See, he should be pretty strong. He should be able to take that. Yeah. Doesn't affect Azumarill. So let's see here. I think maybe I used Hydro Pump or something. Wait. Well, actually, that can't be it. Now, Azumarill doesn't... well, actually, maybe she does have good special. Yeah, it actually is pretty good, but her attack is just better because it's doubled. But Palkia should have high special, and he's resistant against water, so I think this will hardly do anything. But if it does, then... well, at least this time we saved, so it won't be an issue. Yeah, that's hardly enough to get past the Aqua Ring. It's a little awkward. Twas not very effective. Aqua Ring, awkward. Yeah, Aqua Ring makes this awkward. A lot of aqua going around here. I wonder if it's like torture to be healed but then to keep getting hit anyway. So it's like we're constantly being damaged and being repaired, so you can just keep suffering more instead of being knocked unconscious. Is that torture? Ancient power. A lot of these moves don't have much PP. I think maybe his slash attack has 20. That's the only one. I think maybe we could do this one more time. Well, he has pressure, so we can only do it one more time. I don't know what we're gonna do if he gets healed too much, and then we can't get it down again. Maybe that's extremely inconvenient. Maybe we should end up going for... Let's see, who has good... I guess he has good special. I think he has bad special. Gyarados is decent, maybe. Alright, well, we're gonna go all out with the Pokeballs, of course. You know, Dusk Ball maybe would work because it's night. Maybe I should use the Master Ball against Palkia. Wait. Oh, okay. Because... that was a lot. Anyway, even a roaming Pokemon can't be as inconvenient as one that is constantly healing its HP. I mean, it's one thing if a Pokemon has, like, Roost or Recover, I think it was called. Because at least it has limited use. It can only be used 10 times or so. But this is a whole nother beast. At least he's paralyzed, so sometimes he won't get attacks off. Okay, so I think because he got back into the yellow, that might be a problem for us. So he's Dragon. I think he's either Dragon Psychic or pure. I think he's pure Dragon. So this also won't. Oh, this is what it was. Did he do? I don't know if he. No, he didn't. He wouldn't have used his Dragon Dance, but I could have used Crunch or Waterfall, but he used Aqua Tail. But no, that can't be it either because the water is not very effective. That wouldn't do anything. But speaking of which, I think I'll try and go for the Paraflinch strategy here. Uh-oh. Well, it looks like that didn't work. We should have just gone for Aqua Tail. Should have given him some tail. Maybe it was Stomp. Yeah, okay. This time I swear I got it right. I used Licky's Stomp attack, which I shouldn't have because it has Stab. I should have used Knockout. That being said, his defense is not lowered, so Stomp should be fine. I think. Huh. You know, maybe I can make a video starting at Palkia's fight, and instead of trying to fit it in to the previous fight. Because if we're gonna have to keep doing this a bunch of times, then I guess that makes its own video. mean, we're already at 10 minutes after whatever cuts we might make. And that darned aqua ring. You know what? I think I decided I know what I'm going to do instead of paralyzing him. If he's going to do aqua ring, then maybe I want to poison him instead. Well, that didn't go well. I knew it had to have been a critical hit. That way, the healing factor will be countered by a damage factor. Oh, we're slashing away at each other. I think his physical attack is not very strong to begin with, besides just the fact that... Uh-oh. Well, anyway, besides that, we lowered his attack. And if... Wait, I thought Ancient... I thought that was, I thought that Ancient Power was a special move, but it surely would have done more damage if it were. Oh, it appeared to be caught. Well, that ain't good. Man, another... Does that have a high crit rate? Well, I guess we could just keep... Since its HP is pretty low, we could just use this as an opportunity to throw some Pokeballs. Man, maybe I should have gotten more than 30. At some point, I'm just going to give up and throw the Master Ball. I know this isn't something that I'm super stubborn about. There are things that I'm super stubborn about. This isn't one of them. I'm going to try it a couple of times, but at some point, I'll just be like, okay, Master Ball time. At least he isn't doing Aqua Ring. Oops. I'm doing it like it's Pokemon Arceus. Hey, it shook once. Well, the environment doesn't make it seem like it's night, but I think it still counts, so we could try dusk. That didn't help. This is called Spear Pillar, right? Little difficulty. A quick ball will be almost guaranteed. Net ball. I think maybe they changed... They're talking in that forum about how easy it is to catch these Pokemon. I think maybe they changed it in this game. Oh no, I didn't notice that. Otherwise I would have been doing something else. We'll revive Pachirisu so they can increase... Well, let's see. Okay, keep furthering their loss of attack power, and then eventually we're gonna try Cross Poison again. Net Ball. Oh no. That ain't good. Super Potion's fine for Risu. The move failed. This is how we do. This is how we do. Slash. I think Super would also be fine for Drapion. Thrilled to bits. I suppose I should just do a regular swap in. You're in charge. Yeah, I guess that works out just fine then. Battle Charm. I guess we could use that 3 times now. Again. But I think maybe I won't. Having 1 away from minimum is probably fine. Ancient power. Ancient power. When they said easy to catch, maybe they meant relative, but I think maybe they did make it harder in this game, because normally the legendary Pokemon of a game is easy to catch because they want you to have it. It's like a part of the story. Let's hope he doesn't use Dragon Render or Space Render, whatever it was called. He might have ran out. That probably had maybe 10, but probably closer to 5 uses. Alright, time to start trying to poison him. Oh, I think we were faster than him, but since he increased his speed, we're not anymore. The move failed. This does cause poison, doesn't it? Oh man, what a great nature. Oh. Wow, this one also has crit landing more likely? Okay, that's actually bad in this case. But it can cause poison and it can land hits easily. I'm surprised X-Scissor doesn't, but I guess it's 80's attack power. Okay. Well, let's hope he doesn't crit at some point. Alright then, Drapion. You know, we could do something else too. We could bring out different Pokemon because this game lets you do that for some reason. Let's see, we could do... we don't want to do that. Focus energy, no. Sweet Kiss. Not Sweet Kiss, per se. She also has Charm. And she definitely is more of a wall, so maybe that would be more appropriate. I mean, she's got... Okay, 23 defense. But then, compared to what? Whoops. Oh, wow. Rishu actually has kind of a lot of defense, as far as it goes. Huh. How about that? I mean, I guess the weakest on the team, but not too much less than Infernape here. Huh. Really terrible special attack, though. Of course, it has a nature that goes against it. Okay, but we can still try this. Maybe there's some Pokemon, some recent catches that can be useful. Power Trick. Not self-destruct. We have Ice-type moves, but that's not the doing damage is not the problem. Stun Spore. Maybe we could put it to sleep and keep him from using Aqua Ring. But I don't think these Pokemon are going to be much better, are they? Shadow Punch, Hex, Curse. Curse was kind of the right idea, but the only problem is... it does a bit too much. And Drapian's poisoning ability is right. The only problem is Toxic Spikes you need to move a Pokemon in. So the only problem with Blissey for doing Charm to be a better wall than Risu is that she has bad defense. But on the other hand, she might have bad defense, but who would I actually swap? I guess Infernape's really the only one who plays no particular role here. Yeah. So we could, well, actually, wow, 46. She does have a lot of HP though, and if we used Minimize, we could at least be a wall that way. Huh. I guess we could try that. One other thing, they mentioned Quick Balls, so we could try Quick Ball, but I think they were talking about the original game, which I think they made different for this version. That's how it seems to me, anyway. But it's worth a shot. I actually was thinking about Quick Ball earlier, but the only problem was if it doesn't work, then you have to deal with him getting a free attack in. But against Blissey, that move will do a pretty good amount, but wow, that was a crit. Okay. That's something worth considering. I think maybe it does have a high crit rate. A sweet kiss mother. Or rather, a kiss sweet mother. Somebody put a contract on this Palkia. It's confused. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Let me ease your pain a bit. That's a lot of damage. Snapped out of confusion. Jeez. It's never worth it to cause confusion, is it? It's only an inconvenience against you, not something that's super convenient to use. I guess. Yeah, there he goes. Well, let's give Drapion a little bit of protection, further protection, by going Sweet Kiss again, and hopefully this time it works out better. So that maybe he can swap in without getting hit. And we can hopefully get him poisoned without critting him to death. And then we can counteract his poison. And then we gotta get him to low HP again without killing him. Needless to say, the timer ball will probably be a pretty effective ball to use by the end of this. Not to mention, sadly, this is the Pokemon of space, not time. So I guess it isn't fitting now that I think about it. Yeah, isn't that typical? But at least we're gonna get that poison damage in right now. Not poison damage, but we're gonna get the poison status. I wonder if that move is not very likely to land a poison status because it's already so powerful and has a high crit rate, so maybe it works that way. The move failed. Well, good. We could try throwing a couple balls at him. It might cry. I think I'll give it this attempt, and then another attempt. And if it doesn't work, it's Master Ball time. By attempt, I mean like starting the whole match over, not throwing Pokeballs. Oops. If only we had a move that would be more likely to cause poison, but I swear, every time we used a move that could cause poison up till now, it almost always caused it. But this time, no. I tell you. Well, at some point, maybe we'll just switch to paralysis and just hope that works, but that just isn't very reliable. That's the problem. Thrilled to bits. You're already quite aqua-ringed enough, Palkia. You don't need any more. I'm going to start throwing... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to press, like, the L button to cause it to go to the left, but you don't even press the L button. I didn't even press the L button. I pressed LR, and L wouldn't even work. You have to press left on the D-pad. So... Okay, we don't even have a net ball. Let's just throw some Great Balls, because I don't want to waste Ultra Balls. Wonder why the cat's crying. I mean, is this even a challenge? This is kind of... I mean, it's a challenge in the sense that its patience, I guess. But we'll just hope this either gets lucky or just increases the likelihood that the later Pokeballs will catch. I don't want to swap in Drapion just yet, not until it's closer to full. So, because we don't want to swap them in too often. Oops. I don't think he's going to be able to do much to Azumarill. He's probably going to start struggling eventually. I don't know how many Aqua Rings there are. Man, I feel like this should prove that Aqua Rings should not last forever. Alright, I think it's time to swap him in now. Oh, for crying out loud. This is how we do. Cross poison. The move failed. Please don't crit. Ah. Could have sworn I started to see the poison effect start to show. Look at those high heels. Let's go Timer Ball. I think it's been long enough. Huh. Oh, almost. We'll probably just use one more Timer Ball, and after that, his HP will be too high for that to even be worth thinking about. It seems to be consistently doing 2, so there's that. In that case... Oh, for crying out loud. I think he might be out of other moves. I wonder how... If he starts to use Struggle, will that... Oh, he does still have moves. Will his Aqua Ring counteract the Struggle? Oh, for crying out loud. This frickin' game, man. No, Pokemon. If you could buy revives in the store, I'd just use those, but at this point, I don't think you can. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do that after... I think you can buy max revives once you can get to the Elite Four, but I don't want to bet on it. I definitely think I'd rather use those against, like, Cynthia or whoever. The move... failed. It appeared to be cut. Alright, that's probably close enough. Of course, if he does... We're getting so close to him using Struggle. Maybe we don't want to... Maybe we don't want to poison him, so maybe his Aqua Ring will... I don't think it'll entirely counteract Struggle, but it might do... It might keep him afloat a while. Man, that does a lot. Oh, got him. Palkia was caught. I guess it is kind of a challenge in the sense that you use some degree of judgment, because it, you know, I do feel a little swell of accomplishment, so it doesn't feel like it was a waste of time. It eventually would have gotten to that point. Like, if this didn't work, I was going to use the dragon, the Ultra Ball on the next one. Okay, so he's a water dragon. Okay, got it. Anyway, I would have used not the Ultra Ball, the Master Ball on the next attempt. But this time, it was just enough that it felt like it was worth the time. And like you were doing something, like using judgment, like thinking, okay, will this move do too much damage? And... you know, will I start to try to poison him? So, I guess what makes it feel like a challenge is making decisions and judgment. So I guess that's kind of what makes it more worthwhile. But anyway, it is said to live in a gap in the spatial dimensions parallel to ours. Appears in mythology. Mythology. Andrew, I do not know how you were magnificent. Truly, you were incredible. I've lived for 60 years, but I've never been thrilled like this. And I've only been around 16 to 18 years or something, I don't know. Since the last time, the professor did a lot of research. He became very concerned about you, Andrew, so he came out to a place as treacherous as this. Andrew, I'm so glad you're safe. Let's go home. And then we start walking home, even though we're going to use fly. No one has the right to take away anyone's future or anyone's world. Yep, how reflective. And we're looking forward to seeing your Pokedex. That's a little anticlimactic. Oh, next time I want to see your Pokedex. Okay, that was a good thing to go and try and find. I believe it powers up Palkia, right? We have Palkia now. Jolly. Oh my god, that's got to be like the worst Palkia. No wonder his special attacks weren't doing anything. I guess his stats are pretty even, though. Yeah, Yeah, his special attack is like the highest thing, and his speed is the lowest. So by having good speed, his stats are like really, really even. I don't know if maybe that's not such a bad thing. I don't know. I guess it's not like Speed and Fire Emblem, because Speed and Fire Emblem is a lot better. Okay, so he was 10 slashes and 4 aqua rings away from needing to struggle, so make of that what you will. Does it tell us how much HP he has remaining? Or does that automatically get healed by going to the PC? Because that doesn't sound right. Well, I guess if we take him out... Oh, wait, you can check it by looking there. Yeah, he is 27. I wonder if it does anything weird by just taking him, because, like, in the original game, of course, you could never have Palkia here right after you caught him. So it's like, I wonder if that does anything goofy, but I suppose it doesn't. Yeah, to be held by Palkia, it boosts the power of Dragon and Water-type moves. Whoops. Mental Herb, what? Whatever. Oh, I guess you gotta go to Pokemon. What is a mental herb? Yeah, that's... You should probably just sell that. It doesn't seem at all worth it to try and invest in it. Not unless there's a very special reason. Maybe when it says the can only be used once, it only means once per battle, but no, I don't think that's right. So if we go in here, I don't think there's going to be anything. We really just want to fly, right? Oh, they're gone. They disappeared. I guess they flew away without me. They're like, oh, well... I thought we were going to fly together, but I guess he went back into the cave, so we better go without him. Oh, that's sad. I wanted to go with them. Okay, so the next goal is to go to Sunnysore. It's just, alright, now let's go continue on to the gym challenge. Like nothing ever happened. Wait, what? You can't use that here. Can you not fly from this area? Well, if you can't fly, I wonder if it still counts as the cave. And if that's the case, can you use the rope? Huh. So what happens if you use it here? You get sent back to the front or to the bottom of the cave? I mean, to the top or the bottom. Okay, so now we're here. Okay, so now we can fly back to here. Just to wrap things up a bit. See what they have to say. I wonder where Dawn is. Is she at her house? No, I just wanted to talk about what we just saw together, but I guess everybody's just moving on with their lives. It's just, we met the god of this world. Well, time to go watch the football match. It's a little... I used that word a couple times already, but I'll say it again. It's a little anticlimactic. Well, let's go home to Mom, see if she says anything. Come to think of it, I forgot to try and go to Dawn's house, but... Let's see if Barry's mom has anything to say, because he had some character development. Probably not. Yeah, I didn't think so. He doesn't call home at all, so she doesn't know what's going on in his life. At least we stop by home to visit sometimes when something happens and we want to talk to Mom about it. Say, Mom, I just saved the world. Of course you did, honey. Okay, let's go back there. Well, for that matter, I guess we could go to the lake and catch that Pokemon since we're here. But we'll do that later. I don't know why I feel compelled to go through the grass and go across the field, or the... I guess this is still a forest, it just isn't a dense forest like it is in other parts of the game. Maybe it's a clearing of some kind. I guess you'd say it's a clearing. But I guess just because it's so close, even though I know it'd be faster to just use Fly, I still want to do it this way. Okay, that's working. Actually, I think she's out in the mountain, isn't she? She wants to train or something. I think you can challenge her there. I might be thinking of a different... I think I might be thinking of the next generation of Pokemon, actually. Gen 5. What was her name again? It's like... It wasn't Burgundy. She had that weird hat, and it was like... pretty cute. Kind of klutzy. And... her issue was her mom, or her dad, was too protective, so wanted her to stay home, and there's all that kind of character development and stuff, drama. Alright, well I guess this time I'll go over to the lake, but we won't... We'll save that one for another time, of course. So we'll just go over there and we will... I don't know which Pokemon is over here, if it's Mesprit or whatever. I guess we could just take a look and see. Maybe it's like level 70 or something, because maybe they don't expect us to go to this until after the Elite Four. Well, it's right there. We'll investigate in the next one, so see you then. Bye.